Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for coming back. Today I'm going to be filming a updated Dubai Q&A. So I get asked quite a lot of questions about Dubai on my Instagram and also in my comments about various different things. And I did one, well, my very first YouTube video was a Q&A. It would be really good to just film an updated one, answer as many questions as I can, because this probably will be the last one that I do, just because you'll probably just get so bored if I keep filming Q&As about Dubai. So we shall start with the first question. Is what made you move to Dubai? I have mentioned this before, but I just really liked the lifestyle, and I was fresh from uni and I thought, you know what, an opportunity came about, and so I just thought I'm just gonna go for it. The worst that can happen is I can get on a flight home and go back and nothing's really changed. So I just thought I'd go for it, and yeah, here I am. What is the lifestyle like living in Dubai? So the lifestyle is really nice. Everyone's super friendly. It's really safe. It's quite luxurious in terms of you're really looked after, so in restaurants or in the malls, or the main thing is just being like really treated very well. And that's sort of the main lifestyle really, as well as like just having like the beaches and things to do on the weekends, and it's just like a little holiday every weekend, which is just really nice. So that is pretty much what the lifestyle's like. Okay, and then the next question is, have you found places that are not crowded with tourists and quiet to go and relax? So yeah, there's so many places. So if you go to like a really nice like for example Caesar's Palace Hotel, even though there are tourists there, you can like walk across to like the far end of the beach or to the sun lounges and just go and chill, and there's literally no one there. It's dead quiet and it's just so relaxing. You can go for a walk around and it's just so nice. So there's places like within hotels or on beaches that are really quiet. You can go to really nice bars, and just like if you go to some of like the nice quieter ones, Shimmers or Jetty Lounge, or what else, I'm trying to think of the others. I'll put them in the box below because there's so many to list, and we'll be here hours if I list all of them, but they are so nice. And yeah, there's definitely loads of really nice places to just go and chill and relax. Where do you begin looking for apartments in Dubai? I think it's really easy actually to find apartments in Dubai because they've got really good websites. So they have like propertyfinder.com and Bayut, like BAYUT.com, and they're so good. So you literally just allocate whether you want it to be yearly or monthly or purchase, and then you can click furnished, unfurnished. You can type in the location, your price limit, any kind of facilities, whether you want a swimming pool in your building or if you want a gym, or there's so many different options, and you literally just really easily just click all the ones that you want and it comes up with tons. And they have the agent's number directly, so you literally just call up the agent, and like 9 times out of 10 they'll literally show you the property like that day. So they'll be like, okay, right, come meet me here in 20 minutes and I'll open it. Or sometimes they leave them open so you can just go in, like there's no furniture and stuff in them. Yeah, you can just look around, and if you like it, just give them a WhatsApp and like go from there really. It's so simple. If you like it, you can just negotiate the terms, whether that be if you pay multiple checks or you pay cash or whatever it may be. But yeah, normally you can negotiate like quite a good price. Is it still frowned upon for couples to show any affection in public places? So yes and no. Like it depends really. Like obviously you're not going to walk around the mall like kissing, or walk around like a really public place like being really affectionate, but if you hold hands or whatever, like it's absolutely fine. Like no one says anything. It's not that strict at all. Like for example, like once me and Alfie got in trouble. So we were walking out the mall, and we were like we were walking out of the mall into the car park, and the doors were opening, and Alfie like put his arm over me and like kissed me on my forehead, and one guy like turned around and he said like don't be doing that here, and we completely forgot. Like it was just a natural like instinct thing to just give me a hug, give me a kiss on like my head, and then we were like, oh my god, and he was wearing a candor, and we were like so scared that something might have happened. But no, like other than that, that's like the only time in the whole 3 years that we've lived here. Honestly, if you hear Alfie laughing, he's watching Tory Lane's live videos. Have you watched them? If you've watched them, they are so funny. But I'm really annoyed at him right now because I've literally just like lost my voice because I just shouted at him. It's like, shut up! But he's like bursting out laughing. To be fair, it is really funny if you've not watched them. Okay, right, moving on. Did I finish that question? I don't even know now because Alfie bloody sidetracked me. But yeah, no, so it is much more relaxed, and don't be too stressed. Obviously be really respectful, and don't go to like OTT, but like general like holding hands or giving someone a hug or whatever is like, it's fine. Favorite location to live in Dubai, and have you ever checked out the villas? So I've only really ever lived in the Marina. Actually, I lived in Jumeirah Beach Residence, which is like 5 minutes from Marina, and it is by the beach. That was so nice, but the apartments were like more sharing apartments, and I wanted my own space. So if you want to like come and share with friends, or like, that's the very first place that I moved, and it's perfect because it's really affordable. You can pay monthly, like you don't need to sign into any contracts. You can live with like other British girls or British guys, or anyone from your kind of country or nationality, like whoever you want to live with, multicultural, whatever. And you can all share an apartment and live together, and then just pay monthly. And they're normally like 5 to 6 bedroom apartments, and with like a big kitchen, a balcony, living area, like some of them have like their own en-suites and things like that. So Jumeirah Beach is really nice. So I lived there for about a year, and then I moved into my last apartment in Marina, and now this one in Marina. But I would definitely consider living in a villa, and I am considering moving once this one's up. It's a bit more out, so I wouldn't really have like a really like gorgeous view like I do now, but you get so much more for your money, and you get like, you can get 3-4 bedroom apartments for half the price of a 1 bedroom apartment in Marina, which is pretty ridiculous. And they're brand new villas, and they are really nice and like modern. So I would definitely consider that, and I think I am going to do that, to be honest. So you have to weigh up like your pros and your cons on what you'd rather, but they have some really nice villas, and they're pretty affordable as well for what you get. Moving to Dubai soon, any essentials I should bring with me from the UK? So things, basic things are really expensive here. Like makeup wipes are about £6 to £7 or more for a pack of makeup wipes, which is actually ridiculous because you can get them in Primark too for £1. It makes me feel sick every time I have to go and like pay for that. So that is super expensive. So if you come here, like stock up on all your like beauty essentials, makeup wipes, like nail varnish removers, cotton pads, like the basic things are just really expensive here. What else? Oh my god, they don't sell bubble bath here. It's like the weirdest thing. There's no bubble bath anywhere. Like there's Bath and Body Works, but I think they're like the only place in Dubai that I've seen that sells bubble bath. Like the supermarkets don't sell it. It's just, it's weird. So yeah, every time I go to England, I buy like the Radox relaxing ones, like the huge ones, and I just bring loads of them in my suitcase, because yeah, that is like an essential. So definitely, like, it's just these sort of little bits, or like any food things. So for example, like the Old El Paso smoky barbecue fajita mix is literally like my favorite thing, and they don't sell it anywhere here, which is so annoying. Marmite you can get now, but you couldn't get that before. They are introducing so many more British things, which is really good. But yeah, it's mainly just like essentials like that, really. You can get everything else here. Also maybe like bits from Primark, like socks, or like basic clothing essentials like pants and things like that, because they haven't really got any kind of cheapy shops. So like I love Primark so much for just like the basics, like basic tees or vest tops or trackies or thongs or whatever. I love Primark for those little bits. And yeah, there's no shop like that here. Like it's literally like £20 for a thong or more for like the basics, and they're not great. So yeah, definitely like go to Primark and stock up on the makeup wipes and all their basics, because that is like 100% a must of what you're going to need here. If they opened up a Primark in Dubai, oh my god, it would do so incredibly well. So if anyone who works for Primark HQ, please open in Dubai, because it is literally like it's insane. Like, we need it here. Nice places to live with or without family, sort of covered that. I think that the Marina or JBR or JLT, or so I'm shortening these. So basically JLT is Jumeirah Lake Towers, JBR is Jumeirah Beach Residence, obviously Dubai Marina. They're like really nice places for families and couples or friends. Like, there's just so much nice things to do. I'm quite biased to this area because I've never really lived or rarely ever go downtown. So downtown is where Dubai Mall is. So it's about like 25 minutes away drive. It's not too far, but it's just very out of the way. Like, I really love to be more by the beach and things like that. So yeah, I don't really go too far down that end unless I'm going to the mall. So yeah, I can't really tell you that side. Actually, there's like the Springs, there's the Meadows, there's Emirates Hills, there's where else, JVC, JVT. There's loads of like little communities which are really nice for families. So if I had a family, I'd definitely live in one of those communities, like Springs or Meadows or somewhere like that. They've got like community gyms, they've got community shops, like community nurseries, community schools. Like, you can literally live in a community, and it's got like security and everything, and you just go in and there's just so much stuff there. There's like little nice places to go for a walk, they've got lakes. So yeah, there's really nice places to live if you want to be more away from the city and more like a kind of a normal kind of UK American style little like street. And yeah, they're literally like all villas and houses and things like that, whereas obviously more in Marina, they're more sky rise towers, so it's more like apartments and stuff. But yeah, they're the locations, and as I said, I am going to put everything in the description box below, because I know it can be really confusing, like all the locations. So I'll list it all if that helps, and also you can feel free to send me a DM on my Instagram at Alana Gaima if you have any questions, and I will do my very best to answer them to the best that I can. Is it hard to get a visa to live in Dubai? Do you need a job before you go over? Do you need a visa before you come here to live? So if you are planning on coming here to live, then your company that you're coming here for should sort out your visa arrangements and then send you the documents for you to come out here. Otherwise, you come out here on your 30-day tourist visa if you're British, or from like a European country. I think you have 30 days in the country, and within those 30 days you can secure a job and then you get your visa. I didn't have a visa before I came here. I just came here as a tourist and then found a company. Well, I already secured a company before I moved out here, but I didn't have a visa or anything. So once I moved out here on my tourist visa, and then I got my employment visa, and that meant that I was now a resident and I could live here without having to leave the country every 30 days and come back. Some people do live here on a tourist visa, so what they do is they live here 30 days, they go to the Oman border or somewhere like that, or like Hatta border. You can drive like, it's like 3-4 hours or sometimes more, I think. You go get an exit stamp, go around the other side, get a re-entry stamp, and then you're back in the country for another 30 to 40 days, and then you just keep doing the same like every month. So that is like a real pain, and you have to pay to leave and come back in. But if you don't have a job and you don't have an employment visa but you still want to live here, that is what people do. I don't know if that is right or legal, but I mean, that's what happens. So that is another option. Does Dubai have good public transport? Looking to do a day trip to Abu Dhabi when I go. So the public transport in Dubai is so good. They've got trams, they've got metros, they've got taxis. I've never got like a metro or a tram or anything to Abu Dhabi. I've never even got a taxi there either, I don't think. We've just always driven, but my friends have got taxis before and it's pretty cheap. I think it costs about 20 to 30 pound from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, and it's about an hour journey, so considering the time, the price is really good. So yeah, if you do a day trip there, then you can definitely get on a taxi, and I'm not sure if the metro or tram runs there. You might have to get one metro to one place and then swap and go on to another. Is it difficult to live in Dubai if you don't speak Arabic? Not at all. I honestly don't think I can say one word of Arabic. Everyone pretty much speaks English, so it's really good like that. Yeah, to be honest, no one really speaks Arabic unless you're in maybe like an Emirati kind of business or Emirati building or something like that. But generally speaking, the common kind of language is English. So no, it's not difficult at all. It really wouldn't affect anything. Is it expensive to furnish an apartment? How much approximately? So I'd say it's pretty much the same kind of prices as England, but there isn't much variety in wear shops here. But sometimes the style is very different to like British taste. It's quite Arabic style, lots of golds and patterns and things. So that is quite difficult, but it's not super expensive. Like, oh my gosh, they have some incredible homeware shops which are literally insane, but they are very, very expensive. But they have got some really affordable ones. They've got IKEA, which is amazing. I've really lost my voice since shouting at Alfie. Yeah, so yeah, it's not too expensive. It's pretty much the same as other places. Please tell us how much you spend on food and groceries a month. Also, can you video call with Zoom? So you can video call with Zoom. That is completely fine, and it's really good. There's no issues at all. Also, I use WhatsApp calls, so I WhatsApp call my mum and my brother, so that works well. And how much I spend on food and groceries a month, I probably spend about 100 to 150 pounds a week on food. But the food is more expensive here, so as I said, like if you go to a supermarket and I need to get makeup wipes, whatever, or shampoo and conditioner, like it's obviously going to rack up my bill quite a lot, and as I said, they are very expensive. I don't eat meat either, so I suppose, yeah, I do probably spend quite a lot considering I'm not buying meat, but things are just more expensive here, to be fair. Cook, like that is like pretty much breakfast, lunch and dinner every day. So I would make like a big batch and then I'd have extra for lunch the next day and so on. So although it is quite expensive, I don't go out to eat for lunch and stuff that much if I spend that much a month, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's pretty much the same anyway, it's just a bit more expensive here. Would I recommend Waitrose or Carrefour? So I love Carrefour, to be honest. It's like a French supermarket, so they've got some really nice like French bits and like cheeses and things like that, so I love Carrefour, and it is really cheap. So yeah, I love Carrefour. And Waitrose, it's really good if you want to get some more of the British things, so they've got like British crisps or British biscuits and cereals and like bits like that. So Waitrose is really good for that. And I suppose if you're going to eat meat, the meat is from the UK and shipped in, so the meat quality will probably be a lot better, and fish and things like that. But the kind of basic things, they're pretty much all from the same supplier. It's just like your fruits, veg, meat and stuff, so the quality is a little bit different. But to be fair, I wouldn't really recommend either. I mean, I would recommend them both, but I wouldn't choose one over the other. Like, I like them both. For a bank account in Dubai, which bank do you suggest? So I bank with Emirates NBD, and I think that they are really good. They've got a really good mobile application, their customer service is really good, and they always answer, and they're always really, really helpful. So I really love Emirates NBD. But they do have like HSBC, and I think they have another British bank here, so that's good. I don't really know the names of any of the others, to be honest, but yeah. Best time to visit Dubai. So Jan, Feb until probably about April, and then from like April, end of April, May onwards, it gets super hot. Actually December is quite a nice time. I like December. It's incredible weather. It's just so nice. It's like cool in the evenings, really nice and sunny in the day, but not too hot, and you're not like sweating. And yeah, so that's definitely like the months that I really like. But obviously it's personal preference. If you love the boiling hot heat, then come after. When visiting Dubai, I struggled with knowing that I was second to men. How do you cope with that? To be honest, I haven't really thought about it like that. That's not really crossed my mind. Like, I know that there is sort of a culture around that, but it's not apparent. Like, when I'm just doing my daily things or I'm at work or whatever, like, I don't by any means feel like I'm second to men, like, not at all. So I mean, it depends who you're around, what sort of men you're around, whether they'll make you feel like you're second to them. But honestly, I've not experienced that. It's kind of apparent when you're in a mall, to the men and women, husband and wife, and how their kind of dynamics work. But for the best part, I mean, I think that's mainly in the Arabic culture, but in the Western culture of Dubai, I've genuinely not felt like second to men at all. So I wouldn't let that put you off at all. And like, especially if you're coming on holiday, like, don't let that put you off or make you feel uneasy or anything like that, because it's really, really not the case. And yeah, no one will make you feel second to men. I've not experienced that. What do you really miss buying that you can't buy in Dubai? Pretty much said all of the things, but another thing that they don't have is sour cream and chive dip. Oh my god, like, I literally love that with like Thai sweet chili sensations, which they also don't have here. But yeah, I literally love like that, and they just don't have that, which is just such a shame. I feel like I need to open like a supermarket and just import all the British goods here and set up a little business, because honestly I think it would do so well. So if you're watching, don't steal my idea. Next one, question 1, do you get time off from work during Ramadan? And question 2, how expensive is alcohol in Dubai? So yes, everyone in Dubai gets 3 hours off their working day, and that is throughout the whole month of Ramadan. And then after, which is what we're in now, we have a celebration called Eid. So it's basically to celebrate the end of Ramadan. Fasting is finished, and it's like a time to spend with family and have lots of food and things like that. So the time that we're in now, and we get 3 days off. So the weekend would be Friday, Saturday, and then because of Eid, we have Sunday, Monday and Tuesday off, and then we go back to work on Wednesday. So we have the 3 kind of public holidays really, and everyone is entitled to that. So yeah, that is the time off that you get around Ramadan and Eid. And then how expensive is alcohol in Dubai? So you can get an alcohol license, you just need to show your passport, and you can get one pretty quickly. They've got loads of alcohol shops around the Marina, so you can just go in as you would in England and get alcohol with your license. It's not an issue. Or you can go to alcohol shops which are kind of about half an hour away, and they're about £6 for a bottle of wine minimum, and you can get vodka or gin or anything like that for about £4 up for a bottle, which is so good. So they are really, really cheap. So yeah, alcohol in shops is not expensive. Alcohol in restaurants is very expensive. So if you're getting like an alcoholic drink, it's normally about £10 a drink for like a glass of wine or a cocktail or something like that. So it is really, really expensive for that. How difficult do you think is it for a US citizen to get a job in Dubai? I don't actually know. I only know about the European passport, because that is like, it's a really, really great passport to have in terms of your flexibility and things. So I don't know much about other passports, but I've worked with American people and they seem to have got a job fine, so I'm sure you'll be fine if that is an issue. So I think it will be fine. They're super welcoming to any country and nationality. So yeah, don't let that put you off. What can I wear to a Dubai brunch? What's the dress code? It's quite dressy. Brunches are quite dressy. Normally it's like everyone's excuse to just dress up and have a bit of fun. So normally like dress in heels or anything with heels really. It's really nice to get all glammed up. I think that this is my last question, and it is, how much would monthly expenses for utilities such as DIWA and internet etc. cost? So DIWA stands for Dubai Electricity and Water. I can't really remember how much I pay on that. I think I pay about £40 a month, 40 to £50 a month, which is incredible. Like the water and gas and things like that, like it's super cheap. So yeah, it's really not much at all. And internet, I pay about £60 to £70 a month for internet as well. So it's not crazy expensive. So yeah, I hope that helped. I do feel like I ranted. This is gonna be like a really long one, so if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that whatever it may be, whether you're looking to move here, that you can eventually find a job and actually get out here, because it is really so nice, and I would love for everyone to experience life living here. So I do hope that if you are watching this and you apply for a job, that you are successful. And if not, and you're just wondering what the Dubai life's like and you're just interested, then thank you so much for watching, because obviously this might not be of use to you, but thank you so much for watching anyway. If you do have any questions, whatever it may be, please do DM me on my Instagram, which I will leave here at Alana Geimer. I hope that I covered everything. It's quite difficult trying to cover everything, because obviously it's my personal experience, my personal opinion. If you speak to other people, maybe they have a different perspective or a different opinion on things. But from my personal experience, this is everything that I have kind of dealt with and my view on it, on where I'd live and things like that. So yeah, hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all well and healthy and keeping up good with the whole coronavirus situation, and thanks for watching.